Hello. Hello, this is Sherry Henley with Business Over Coffee. It's so good to be with you today. We are here with Weave Your Own Web, and we are at the conference room here at our home office, and I have members here with me, and we are going live so that you can learn this as well. We encourage you to come and visit us at Business Over Coffee and get the personalized attention, learning people, building relationships, collaboration. With Business Over Coffee, you get more collaboration, more relationships, more knowledge, more business. There's many things that we do here. We work with professionals who want to optimize their social media, educational exchange, and networking events. So networking events are a byproduct of what happens with Business Over Coffee. We are based in Memphis, but as you see, we are worldwide, so you can be a member and still benefit from what we offer. We encourage you to go to our website at businessovercoffee.net. That is our official site, and you can review all the benefits. Also, in addition to that, we have our social site, which is businessovercoffee.info. So just sit back today, plug your computer in or use your Wi-Fi. You may be at Starbucks. And let's do some business over coffee. I have right here with me my coffee. So I'm ready to go. I have my computer here beside me for Twitter. So if you do not have a Twitter page, the first place I'm going to take you for this particular session, this is a workshop, is the name of this workshop is Weave Your Own Web. The first place I'm going to take you is twitter.com. So go up to your URL, which is at the top of your computer page, and enter www.twitter.com. And it will ask you to sign in. If you have a Twitter page already, then you're going to learn things that you can do to your existing Twitter page. But I'm going to act as if you do not have one at all. Now, let me make one thing clear on Twitter. You do not have to tie it to your telephone. Some people confuse Twitter with getting tweets all day long on your telephone, and some people do that. But as for me, I don't know about you, but I don't have time to check tweets all day on my telephone. So what I do is I use Twitter as a platform to send out status updates, and with Twitter it has to be 140 characters or less for you to tweet. Now Beverly, who's here with us today, just asked me a question. She said, what is the difference between Twitter and tweet? Well, that seems like a simple question, but a lot of people may have that question out there. So Twitter is a platform. It's a social media platform. To tweet is to give a status update. So just like Facebook is a social media platform, when you give a status update, it's called status update. With Twitter, it's called tweeting. Now, one of the things I will lead you to before we get into Twitter, I want to tell you how to set up status updates to where you're not on social media all the time. I had someone ask me not too long ago, do you sit behind a computer constantly? And I said, no, I don't, because I use Hootsuite.com. That's HOOTSUITE.com. You can go to our website at businessovercoffee.net and get to Hootsuite. There is an icon on the very first page. Click on that, go into Hootsuite, sign up. It'll be the best thing you've done for your business and for yourself for time management. You can schedule out on a Monday morning 1 hour to work on your social media status updates for the entire week. You can schedule those, and on Wednesday at 3 o'clock when a status update is going out, you're not sitting at the computer, but yet you are communicating with people online. So that is something I wanted to tell you about, that you can put your Twitter account on so that tweets are sent out without you having to tweet from your telephone. You actually do it from your computer. Now you can tweet from your telephone. You can tie it to your telephone. So let's get started. Go to twitter.com and it will ask you to either sign in or to sign up. So you're going to enter your name, your email address, and you're going to enter a password of your choice. At that point, it's going to take you to a page that says, "Welcome, John Doe." You're going to have a tweet there that says, "The Twitter Teacher." This is a tweet. Tweets are short messages that have up to 140 characters that contain links like http://twitter.com. It's that simple. I'm now going to take my cursor and my mouse and I'm going to next. Follow freely. To get someone's tweet, click the follow button. So if you want to follow someone, you look them up, you follow them. Like, let's say for instance, I would like to follow the Greater Memphis Chamber. I've already gone to their site and I pushed follow so I can keep up with what's going on here in my hometown. If you want to follow Fox News or CNN, you follow and you can keep up to date with what's going on in the world. Now I'm taking my cursor and it gives me the option to follow several people at this point. I can follow Oprah Winfrey. I'm going to go ahead and follow Oprah Winfrey. Live your best life. And then I'm not really interested in following anyone else right at this moment. But a key to getting noticed on Twitter is to follow a lot of high-end people. So whether it's people or companies, like let's say maybe, what's something that's really popular? You guys give me some feedback that you could follow that has a lot of followers.
WWE.
Oh, WWE. There you go. Then you've got the music side, the entertainment side. You've got the news side. So in whatever industry you're in, if it's fashion, if it's like hairstyles and you're a stylist, if you're an artist, if you are a business person, then more than likely you're going to follow people that tend to be in your arena so that you can be noticed. You can keep up with what's going on, but you can also be noticed on the web. It's called weaving your own web. As we take responsibility for our own words and for the things that we do, and we step up and we don't make excuses and we use integrity, the same thing applies on social media. You can hire people to do this for you. In fact, you can hire BOC to do this for you. But what I highly suggest is, as a business owner, that you connect with a group such as BOC so that you can learn to do it yourself, because no one's going to represent you as well as you do, and you take full responsibility for what's going on with social media. If you do hire someone, make sure that you follow very closely what is happening on the net. Now there's several ways you can do that. You can set up a Google alert, which if you just go to Google and you Google it and say Google alert, you can go to that site and set up a Google alert for, let's say your name is Susie Q. And you can put in Susie Q, and every time Susie Q has something that comes out on the web, it's going to alert you. So you can keep up with what's going on in your business, whether it's news about your business, about yourself. It may be good news, it may be bad news, but remember, at least people are talking. Very important. With Twitter, you can go to the @mentions button. The @mentions button will tell you everyone that's talking about you on the platform of Twitter. Now I'm going to skip this step so that we can get to the next one. And the next page says add your favorites. Find popular people and brands. So at this point I could add books, business, charity, entertainment, anything like that, which I'm going to choose to go back and do later so that we can continue on this process. I'm going to skip this step and find people that I know. I can add my contacts now securely, which means that I can go to Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail and Messenger, AOL, LinkedIn, and add those contacts. Right now, I want to keep on with the journey. So let's skip this step. We can always come back to that as you're setting up. Now you can see a page, and it's a very blank page. It's a skeleton. It is your Twitter page. Now it's up to us to decorate the house. So Twitter has a lot of options for that. You have the home page, the profile page, the messages page, and the who to follow page. Let's go back to the home page, and if you scroll to your right, you will see Get Started on Twitter. Number 1 says follow your first 10 accounts. Now remember what I said, the more people you follow, the more people are going to follow you because you're going to get more recognition online. There's a link here that says browse popular accounts by interest or look for your friends. You can also find users by name. So number 2 is get Twitter on your phone. So if you want to receive mobile notifications, which some people do, then you go to the link, set up mobile notifications. You can download a Twitter application to your phone so that you actually can just click on the icon and you're in, just like you do with Facebook. I know I have an application for Facebook on my phone, which I use quite frequently. Now, set up your profile. This is very important. Remember, anything that you do to weave your own web needs to be completed because it is a reflection of you. So if you put something out there that has a little information, a couple words are misspelled, there's no picture, it says something about you or the person you hired. So make sure that when you publish it, you have time to complete it. Upload a profile picture. So I'm going to do that now. I encourage you to do that as well as you follow. Okay, after you upload the profile picture, you're setting up your profile. It asks for your name. It asks for your location. Where in the world are you? Then it asks for your home page or a blog or a website that you have. That's very important so people can find you on the web. And then it asks for a short bio or biography. Then it asks you if you want to post your tweets to Facebook. So if you primarily use Twitter as your social media platform and Facebook is your secondary platform, then I would suggest that you do this so that anytime you tweet, it actually goes to your Facebook page as well, so that you do not have to repeat and go into. Most people have at least 3 to 4 social media platforms. You do not want to have to go into every one of those platforms at several times. So it's very good to link them together. And also that's where Hootsuite comes in that we talked about. Now I'm going to save this. We are on the chat line. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about, please let us know, and we will answer those for you. Lois Riley Durham, along with Beverly Warwick, are here and are working with me on the back side of things, running the program, answering questions for you. So we would love to hear from you right now. If you've seen us on Facebook and it says tune in, I'm so glad you're here. You're watching Weave Your Own Web with Sherry Henley, Business Over Coffee. You can find us online at businessovercoffee.net. You can join our membership with businessovercoffee.info. And if you're interested in becoming a chapter leader in your area, contact us. We are running a special. You can become a chapter leader, of course, upon approval. There is an approval process. You can become a chapter leader for only $300 with your membership fees waived. Now, your membership fees are normally $120 a year. That's $10 a month. Those are waived for $300 until the end of the year, 2011. You can sign up as a chapter leader, and upon approval, $300 is all it's going to cost you. That's an annual fee. You'll be grandfathered in at that fee. Now, after 2011, when we get into 2012, it's going back up to $500 a year. So I encourage you to contact us. You can contact us several different ways. On the web, which I gave you the web address, also at 901-820-4469. If you're in the Atlanta area, you can call 404-852-6662. Also, you can locate us. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's 885-6662. 404-885-6662. I knew I had that wrong there for a second. You can also contact us via email. connect@businessovercoffee.info. Now, I saved that, and for some reason the picture that I'm uploading is not uploading correctly. So you will run into issues on any type of platform, and so you have to take a moment to figure it out. So that's what I'm doing right now as we speak. And all that we've talked about right now has been very basic. We're going to get into a little more information here in just a moment. Okay, I saved my profile. Now I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to select profile so that I can see what it looks like. Now it says write your first tweet. Tell the world what's happening in 140 characters or less. Now there's several things here that some people forget to do. It's very, very important. So let's go back to edit your profile. Go down to the very bottom where it says privacy. It's on the far right. Click on privacy. You should do this on every social media platform that you have to protect yourself and your business. Twitter is over capacity. Sometimes you run into that with Twitter. So right now it's over capacity and we cannot post a tweet. So we're going to go back home. I'm going to go back to profile at the very top. Right now I have 0 tweets, 0 people following me, and 0 followers because I'm just getting started. So I'm going to need to let the world know that I'm out there, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to make sure that it looks the way I want it to look before I do that. So take your time. Do not get in a hurry. We're going to try to go back into privacy again. Okay, you can read about the privacy here. It's giving you an overview of the privacy policies and so forth. Use your back button. Now I want you to go up to your name on the very right hand side where it says your name, and there's a drop down icon there, and go to settings. This is very important. This is where when you entered your name at the very beginning, you entered Susie Q. Now you have a business and you want it to show as your business. You may want it to show as your name, but you may want it to show as your business. So here I'm going to enter the business name and I'm going to remove Susie Q. Twitter would then tell you if this is available or not, if this username is available. Now remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Only 15 characters for a username. So for Business Over Coffee, to get to us, you would go to twitter.com/BO-Coffee. So I went with that so you could see the BOC. So it's BO Coffee. That's how you get to us, and follow us. We would love that. Now if you scroll down, you're choosing or changing your username. Also your email is there, your time zone. Make sure your time zone is set correctly. If you want to add a location to your tweets so that when you tweet someone can see that you were at Outback Steakhouse, then you can do that. You have to manually do that. Manually, if you want to display media from people you do not know or media that may contain sensitive content, you will have to manually say that you want that to happen. I would suggest that you not, but that's up to you. As a business owner, be sure to protect yourself and your business. So the more private and professional you can be, the better off you are. Now, protect my tweets. This says only let people whom I approve follow my tweets. If this is checked, your future tweets will not be available publicly. Now, let me ask you this. Why would you want to protect your tweets to where people could not see what you were saying when you're trying to get on the platform so people can hear what you're saying? So as a business owner, it is important that we watch our words and everything that we say is thought out. But make it public, because what you're saying needs to be heard. That's why you're on a social platform. Then you have an option of always using HTTPS. I suggest that you not check that box. If you are really into social media and you understand HTTPS, then use it. That's up to you. But as a beginner, do not use that. If you wanted to deactivate your account, you would do it from the settings page as well. So now we're going to save this, and I've got to re-enter my password because I'm making changes. Okay, before it's going to allow me to do anything else, I must go to my email and confirm that I am the person I say I am. So that's where I'm going now, and that's where you need to go. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm going into my email. We are weaving our own web today. This is Sherry Henley with Business Over Coffee. I'm the founder. I encourage you to look us up on the internet. businessovercoffee.net. We would love to hear from you. We would love for you to become a member. It's only $10 a month. We also have chapter leader positions that are open right now. And we also have interview opportunities both on BOC TV and on our radio show. As a member, those two things are benefits to you. So I encourage you, look us up. You will not be sorry. In fact, you'll be very happy that you did. You are in the educational process of BOC, Business Over Coffee. We offer educational exchange as well as networking events, and we are built on a social media platform. I am now in my email. Let's see if Twitter has sent me anything yet. Twitter says, confirm your Twitter. I just clicked on it. It leads you through the process. That's one thing about social media, is if you follow the prompts, you're going to be fine. So now I am completely confirmed. So I'm going to need to go back into my settings. I'm going to go up to the top of my Twitter page, which is where you need to go. Scroll down to settings. You're going to click on the icon beside your name. Scroll down to settings. Okay, it just saved my new username. Now I'm going to use my back button. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go back home. If you go up to the top and go to home, on the right side it gives you all types of prompts that you can use. All those things that we skipped in the beginning of finding people to follow, getting people from our LinkedIn account or our Gmail account or Yahoo account and transferring them over. That is all right here on the right hand side on your home page. It gives you a blow-by-blow way to set up your Twitter page. Now, not at the top, but on the left-hand side under what's happening, there's an @ mentions. That's where you're going to find out who is talking about you. There's retweets. How many people took your tweet and tweeted it again? You can look at retweets by others, retweets by you, and your tweets that are retweeted. That's a tongue twister. Then there's searches. It saves your searches so you can see who you've searched on Twitter. Then you have list, which there are no lists at this point. Now, if you want to do your first tweet, you can. However, at this point, we have not set up the entire Twitter. We've set up a very basic Twitter page. That's all I'm going to give you today, because I want you to come back for our next Weave Your Own Web. And at the next one, we're going to get into the designing process. There are thousands. Twitter only has a few templates that you can use. There are thousands of templates that you can use out there that are free, that will look beautiful on your Twitter page. So watch for the next Weave Your Own Web. Make sure you attend it so that you can see how to design your Twitter page and make it look more beautiful. I hope you've learned something today with various aspects of social media. I try to throw in a few tips there, here and there. If you have any questions, call our office at 901-820-4469. You can also reach us toll-free at 800-970-0182. You can also call us at our Atlanta office, which is 404-885-6662. You can email us at connect@businessovercoffee.info. You can find us on the web at businessovercoffee.net, which is where you're going to see all the social media platforms that we use and how we've weaved our own web. That's also a tongue twister. You can join us by going to the member page, the membership page on businessovercoffee.net. Scroll down to the bottom. It says, I would like to join. Click there. It takes you to our social media platform, and you can join us there. We would love to have you as a member. We work with professionals who want to optimize their social media. Do you want to do that? Who also want educational exchange, and who also want networking events. You may say, well, I'm across the nation. How am I going to come to one of your networking events? Look at our chapter leader page. You may be interested in opening a chapter where you are. If you are not interested in becoming a member and you would like to come onto our radio show and have an interview with me on BOC Talk Radio, then you can do that. There's a nominal fee. You call our office and we will review your situation and see about having you on the show. If you are a local member, then we encourage you to join, because local being Memphis, Tennessee, I will invite you as a member to come on to BOC TV with Sherry and have an interview about your business. And you may say, well, I'm in California. How am I going to do that if I'm a member? I want to be able to do that. Then find a chapter or start a chapter upon approval. And as a chapter leader, there are benefits. You receive a 1-hour radio show per week on our BOC platform, and you also receive BOC TV that you can do. We have a new chapter opening in New Jersey with Fana Taylor, who is our chapter leader there. Next month, she will be starting her BOC TV New Jersey and also her BOC Talk Radio New Jersey. So we're very excited to announce that. Please help us bring everyone together. Thank you so much for your time, and I encourage you to continue weaving your own web.